YouTube fans and those just tuning in, we'll be going over a few YouTubers whose careers went down the drain. First up, we'll touch on Bashurverse and how his career took a turn. Then we'll take a look at Ray William Johnson and his fall on YouTube. Afterwards, we'll discuss Fred and how he faded out. And then we'll see how Sam Pepper's career fell. Then, to finish off, we'll learn about Shay Carl's fall. Let's dive in. To kick things off, we start with Bashurverse. He was once one of the top YouTubers with nearly 1.8 million subscribers when he was in his prime. He was raking in around 20 million views per month, but all that would change when some controversy came to light. He ended up releasing a video where he talked about a relationship he had with an underage girl when he was 18. Socials quickly picked up the story and called him out as a pedophile. He attempted to bring his channel back, but it was too late. Nothing he did could bring back the fans he once had. He had started the channel as a known Minecraft YouTuber back in 2010. Things came to a screeching halt when his success hit a wall when he released a video where he discussed his life hardships, and he went on to talk about a girl he fell in love with when he was 17. She was the younger sister of one of his friends. The two became a couple after feelings developed, and he was 18 and she had just turned 15. The parents of the girl were concerned and they didn't approve of the relationship, so they hired a private investigator. The couple talked online, but apparently it never got physical. One day he awoke to a knock on his door and he was arrested for talking to a minor under 16. He was later released on bail, and following the events, his computers were taken and he was ordered to see a therapist and attend a class for pedophiles. He went through a really rough time and even stated he was very suicidal at one point. Next up, we take a look at Ray William Johnson. Ray once ran one of the biggest channels to date on YouTube. At a certain point, he set out to do everything he hoped to. He wanted to venture outside of YouTube and take on different hosts for Equals 3, but initially decided to end the show. He didn't have a crazy scandal or any reason that resulted in him being canceled, no. He decided to end the channel himself. So why exactly did he decide to end his channel? Well, like all things, we'll start at the beginning. Ray was one of the first early on YouTubers who helped raise it as a platform to vast audiences. He was able to propel himself into success doing a series of reviewing videos. Before you know it, millions of viewers flocked to his channel. It wasn't just the videos that attracted people, but Ray himself. Everyone was drawn to his comedic tone and witty way. He had just what he needed in order to stand out from the rest and make him special. Being he was there at the start of YouTube, he isn't that known by the younger generation. So why did he fade from YouTube? Some say that he had a downfall or was burned out. Others seem to think he was depressed and mentally couldn't handle doing videos. Although, none of that's true. In fact, he makes videos to this day. You can still find him on YouTube and Facebook posting videos, but the videos he puts out today differ from the ones he used to put out back in the day. Now let's take a look at Fred. Fred, whose real name is Lucas Crookshank, invented the character called Fred Figglehorn, who was a supposed 6-year-old boy with a squeaky voice. He released his first video when he was only 13, and he became a hit. He came to YouTube doing silly videos, and his fame even landed him a role on Nickelodeon's iCarly. He's known for his high-pitched voice and childlike antics, so many teens were drawn to him. While he was reaching for success in other areas, his channel on YouTube started to drop. He wasn't posting nearly as much as he used to, and he wasn't keeping up with consistent content. It may have taken to at first, but it wasn't long-term content that would stick. In the end, he and the channel faded away. In 2010, he landed his first movie called Fred, the Movie. It featured appearances from John Cena and did okay. 2 more movies followed. Afterwards, he attempted to start a series called Fred, the Show, but it only lasted 1 season. It's possible his character was growing old and the gag was no longer funny. In 2013, he came out as gay and has started a channel called Lucas, where he still posts videos, just not as Fred. His channel ended up getting abandoned in 2015, but it's still impressive that he was able to turn his character into a mini empire. As of 2020, he's living as a proud gay man and even shares pictures of his everyday life and has even launched a TikTok account. Next, we'll take a look at Sam Pepper. Sam was a prankster and racked in nearly 2 million subscribers. He averaged tons of views per month, but things took a turn when he did a prank video where he pinched random girls on their butt. Upon uploading the video, people freaked out and started saying he was sexually assaulting girls. His prank ended up actually being fake, and things were planned out prior to filming. He didn't want to admit it was, in fact, fake, because that took away from the essence of his channel, and he wasn't able to bounce back from it. He's been losing subscribers ever since. There's been numerous controversies surrounding him, but a more notable one is when he starred in a UK version of the show Big Brother. He had an abnormally and aggressive sexual tone in videos that most likely led him to getting blacklisted from YouTube. His pranks started to become borderline uncomfortable. Some videos involved him getting way too close to women and filming their reactions. Sometimes he would try kissing and inappropriately touching them. That's when he finally gave way in an attempt to settle the backlash and exposed himself, saying his videos were fake, in which most if not all of them were. It's thought that this behavior continued off-screen. Many women ended up coming forward claiming he had sexually abused them outside of the videos. He made attempts to come back, but the views he received afterwards weren't like the ones he used to get back in his prime. Many even attempted to get a petition to kick him off of YouTube. Ever since the backlash, he deleted his socials and is only found on live streaming. Lastly, we take a look at Shay Carl. Shay was one of the first to do family vlogging. He's been present on YouTube for a decade now, but he got caught up in some unsavory controversy that resulted in him leaving the internet for a bit. He got exposed on Twitter when a cam girl posted screenshots of text messages she received from Shay where he said some pretty repulsive things. The messages included explicit videos of Shay masturbating. Keep in mind, Shay has a wife and family, so this was some pretty out-of-pocket behavior. Ever since this happened, Shay went on to delete his Twitter and doesn't post on YouTube as frequently as he used to. Shay first started posting on the channel back in 2009 and would continue on for the next several years until 2016 when he announced he would be taking a year break, and in March 2017 he posted a goodbye video. Shay commented, "I need a year off. I need to smell the roses a bit. I want to be a normal family that doesn't have this worldwide audience. I want to know what it's like to not be a YouTuber." He's since taken to YouTube apologizing for his previous behavior, claiming he was an alcoholic and that he takes responsibility. He even mentioned he was seeking help and attended rehab. Afterwards, he since made it back to YouTube, but the viewers he gets now aren't as much as they once got. It's rumored he was involved in cheating as well, but everything ran its course. And there you have it. We touched on the lives of just a few YouTubers whose fame took a dive due to scandals and rumors. First, we started off with Bashurverse and learned his rise and fall to fame and his scandal involving a minor. Then we looked into the life of Ray William Johnson, and although he didn't have a crazy scandalous backstory, he did end up taking a break from posting content like he used to. He's still seen posting videos on Facebook and YouTube. We then saw a little deeper into the life of Fred. It was evident that his gag wasn't one that would last, and even though his YouTube channel drew to an end, he still posts content. And we finished up looking into the life of Sam Pepper and Shay Carl. Let us know what surprised you the most and what your thoughts are.